building an indie business in the center of venture capital. I am Alex Edmonds. People on the internet call me Supreme Rumham, and this is the Building an Indie Business podcast recorded in the Indie Business Studio. All right, so today I am going to talk about my strategy for managing all these apps, or I guess discuss ideas I have about managing all these apps, essentially. Okay, so there are 6 apps, 7 total, 6 that are online and have subscribers, correct? So it's kind of difficult to manage them, like how like choosing how to focus on one and deciding that can be difficult sometimes. The way I thought about it starting out is different from the way I look at it now, and that's only 3 or 4 months in, right? So I'm going to talk about my first strategy. I'm going to talk about the strategy that I thought of before that, and then I'm going to talk about the strategy that I'm working on now, and maybe if there's anything else I'm going to work on in the future, or maybe things that need to be adjusted. Okay, so let's get into it. So when I first had the idea to buy 6 apps that are live on the Shopify app market, the strategy that I thought of was to work with an app one at a time. So just give like X away from free shipping, my total attention, and only that one for 1 month. And that did not work out at all. Here's why. Because the other apps have customers, and those customers for some reason want to talk to me. And I have to go deal with that. So that takes away attention from X away from free shipping, or add to cart button, blah blah blah, the other 5. So yeah, that wasn't a value, like it wasn't a good strategy. But then also, it also wasn't enough time. Like, okay, I have slowly been adjusting every single product description to get more users to it, right? But it takes weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So like if I just did it for a month, I wouldn't be able to get enough data to properly adjust it to get people to, or like to maximize the effort that I'm putting on in a month, right? So it wasn't enough time. And then, like I said, there are other apps. I wasn't sure how that would work out. And then, okay, that's X away from free shipping is my best app, right? Or it has the most subscribers, but add to cart button, click me, add to cart button, that has currently 7 subscribers right now. It is basically nothing to me. Taking an entire month to focus on click me, it didn't make any sense because it's not making that much money. And X away from free shipping, shoppable, hotspot images, those were making money. So if I took away focus to focus on the one that wasn't making money financially, it didn't make any sense, right? Yes. So then, well, right now I don't have a lot of customers, right? So my thought was, okay, those people aren't emailing me that often. So what I can do is take care of support for the apps that need the support in terms of people emailing me. but then focus my efforts in the bottom earning apps, right? And that way it would compound, right? It's because like the more people that the way Shopify works in the Shopify App Store, I'm specifically talking about, is that the more people that subscribe to the app, the more it'll show up in the App Store search results. So that if more people were subscribing to the bottom apps, it just kind of snowball from there. It'd be compounding, and that's what I mean. But like, okay, click me, add to cart button, had 2 subscribers when I first started. It didn't even show up in API data when I was looking for like third-party apps to help me get some data for the apps, right? But then my thinking was, okay, I would learn how to get click me subscribers, and then I could take that and use it for X-Way from free shipping, shoppable image hotspots, and the changes that we'd be making to this bottom earning app would not have a financial impact. And if I made like some big changes, and maybe people that currently subscribe didn't like that, it's only 3 or 4 people, so it wouldn't be that much of a financial hit. It was basically like, you know how when they say, oh, you raise your prices and you'd lose like 25% of your current subscribers, the 25% would be one person. So why not make the changes? And then if those changes had a big financial swing upward, I can just apply that to the other apps, and then it'd snowball from there into the other apps, right? And then currently my idea is to focus on the top earning apps, because the top earning apps have enough data for me to make changes, or like it has a significant amount of data that if I make a tweak, I can see the change in the data versus like, oh, you made a change from your 4 subscribers. Maybe this was it, but maybe it was the other one you made last week finally taking effect. So there was that. And then a lot of the Shopify App Store is getting reviews, right? So my idea was just to talk to the customers and ask them for reviews. And that way, it compound from there. So, because there's enough customers, right? So if 10% of the customers review the app, that's 10 people. If 10% of click me, that's 1 person, not even. And then my thinking is that because it already has subscribers and people subscribing and people searching for whatever app they need and they use my app, I just need some small tweaks, and then it would go from there. Right now, I kind of just do everything all at once, and I do it for every app. So if I am changing the product descriptions in a certain way, I will change them for every app. Like, one thing I'm doing is I'm adding specific keywords to the product descriptions. Actually, what I'm doing specifically is adding the category page to the product description, or to the app descriptions as keywords, right? So, like, if I do that one night, I will do it to all 6 apps in that same night. If I'm doing product hunt launches, I will schedule all 6 product hunt launches in one night. And that's kind of how I manage it. But the issue with that is the more data I have, the more data I get, that will become unmanageable eventually. Because, okay, let's say every app has like 100 people, 100 subscribers, right? that would be 600 people. And that would be a lot of emails and a lot of back and forth with people. And I don't know how I'm going to manage that. So, I don't know. It's something I need to focus on right now, figuring out mostly. Um, yeah, for now, I just am trying to figure out how to grow stuff. So, right now it's basically just whatever gives me data. So, if I see a change in the product, the search results ranking, I will, work on that one. Right now for Shopify ads, I'm only doing image hotspots, shoppable image hotspots, because that one has enough customers and enough data to people search for it or search for that product, for that app, that functionality. So I can say, oh, people will click on the ad, basically, essentially. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about for focusing on the apps. This is kind of a lot. Like, I really didn't think this through. Yeah, when I bought these apps. It is what it is. Too late to reverse it now. All right, that's all I have for this episode. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.